Zap, 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 lightning, zap, zap, lightning, lightning, fade.
Hello everybody, it's me, the Lego Dude, and in today's video I'll be talking about the two Lego Star Wars Ahsoka sets which have just been leaked. First up, we have the Ahsoka's T-6 Shuttle set, which will be numbered 75362, have 599 pieces, will be releasing on September 1st, and will cost $80, which is a $10 increase in price over what it was originally going to be. Starting off with the minifigure selection for this set, we have 4 brand new minifigures, 2 of which we've had before but are now completely updated, and 2 of which we've never had in any sets before. First up is the Ahsoka minifigure, who we actually got a preview of already in the corner of the box of the Ghost, and like I already said then, this minifigure is amazing. It has all brand new prints, a brand new much more accurate headpiece and arm printing. Next up is Sabine Wren, who has a brand new helmet in this set and brand new prints as well, which are accurate to the new Ahsoka show. Now moving on to the brand new minifigures that we've never had in any sets before. First up we have Hu Yang, the lightsaber construction droid from the Jedi Starship The Crucible and the Clone Wars TV series, and who will also have some sort of prominent role in the Ahsoka TV series as we can see from the trailer. The thing that really stands out most about this minifigure is that it's an actual minifigure. Since Hu Yang is a droid, even if he is an important character, I would have expected LEGO to just use droid parts to construct him, but they've actually put the effort in to make a full minifigure. It isn't earth-shatteringly amazing or anything, but it's definitely a lot better than if they just used droid parts to make him, and I genuinely do think that this is a very good minifigure. Lastly, we have the brand new Inquisitor Maluk, who is going to be in the Ahsoka show releasing next month. Overall, I think that this probably is one of the best minifigure selections of the summer. An actual minifigure would have been amazing and basically made it perfect, but just these 4 brand new minifigures is absolutely a top tier selection. Moving on to the T-6 Shuttle itself, it has a dark red and gray color scheme, which we already knew would be the color scheme because of the Ahsoka show trailer. It's going to have stud shooters on the very front, which is surprising considering most sets similar to it have spring-loaded shooters instead. And it also has a much smaller cockpit than the original version, which is disappointing since you won't be able to fit in all the minifigures inside of it. The wings will rotate 360 degrees around the body, and on the top of the wings, as you can see in this picture, there's going to be some sort of mechanical area and panels, which looks mostly like it's imaginative play for children. Also included will be retractable landing gear, which I think is great since this set would probably have extremely poor balance if it didn't have the landing gear. Moving on to the second Ahsoka set, we have the New Republic E-Wing versus Shin Hati's Starfighter. The minifigures included are Morgan Elspeth, who is a good minifigure but could have used leg pointing, Baylan Skoll, who is overall a great minifigure, Shin Hati, who is another good minifigure, Captain Porter, who like all other Rebel pilot minifigures these days is amazing and basically as good as they're gonna get until they all have arm printing, and finally the New Republic Astromech droid, which is in bright blue and yellow, which I think is definitely one of the best Astromech droids we've gotten just because of the color scheme. Overall, for $100, you probably would have wanted one more minifigure, but this is still an amazing minifigure selection. Even the Astromech droid is really good on top of the 4 other great minifigures which are all completely brand new. Moving on to the 2 builds in the set, and starting off with Shin Hati's Starfighter, we actually already had a preview of it on the box of the Ghost, but instead of being a normal gray color like it looked to be from what we could see, it actually has a much more interesting color scheme, with dark red, yellow, and gray, which overall just works really well. It has stud shooters as per usual on a set like this, a small storage area under the front cannons, and what looks to be a printed cockpit, which is a big positive for this set since LEGO will usually just use stickers. There's also another lightsaber compartment which we can see on the back. It also looks quite similar to the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter, which could hint at maybe in the show the ship being some sort of scavenged N1 Starfighter, but we can't really be sure until the Ahsoka show is released. Overall, this is an extremely solid build and definitely doesn't disappoint at all. Moving on to the E-Wing, it looks great as well. It has a white and blue color scheme and overall just a very clean look. It has stud shooters as per usual and what looks to be a printed cockpit as well. The seat inside of the ship can also be removed, making it easier to put the pilot on his chair and also providing access to a compartment to store his weapons. There's also a lot of sticker detail included in an astromech port, and something which is really great is completely retractable landing gear. As we can see from this picture, its landing gear can retract all the way inside, which is something we hardly get on any sets these days, but is always a great play feature when we do get it. The E-Wing is definitely another great build and adds a lot of value to this set. Overall, for the $100 price tag, I think that this set is worth it. Both of the builds are amazing and all the minifigures included are also great. If you're able to find it for 20% off, then that would probably make it one of, if not the best valued sets of the year. Alright everyone, that is everything for today's video. Tell me your thoughts about these sets in the comment section down below. Do you think these sets are worth their price or cost too much? What are your thoughts on their minifigure selections? Overall, do you think that they're good or bad? And one last thing before you leave, please remember to hit the subscribe button, ring the notifications bell, and leave a like on the video. Bye!